Hey y'all, it's Britt today, and I was asked to recreate a neutral full face glam look, including my eyebrows, the lipstick, how I do my lips to make them look fuller, and then also the foundation. So we are starting from the base. We're going to start off with doing the eyebrows, and I actually just opened a new pomade, so it's not torn into, but I go roughly through these things, I don't know, quite a few times a year. I love the Anastasia Beverly Hills pomade, and mine is in shade Auburn, which is this very important to know. I don't care what brand you use, it's just to make sure the tip that you're using is very, very like thin. That'd be the only thing I'd say. But this one has rubbed off, but this is the Anastasia Beverly Hills angle brush for the brow brush, and it is called 7B. So anyways, just get a little bit on your brush, and then I start in the middle. It kind of helps me where I'm not putting too much right here, and then you just pick up as you need. But then I started in the middle, and I create my tail first, and then I just softly kind of brush through the front part, but I'm only going to show one eyebrow on camera because it's kind of tedious to show both. So and then I start again in the middle and then just work my way to the tail and then to the front. But when you're working your way to the front, you really don't want too much product right there, as you want that to kind of be like the lighter color. I don't know, we've just done this trend and we went with it for quite some time, or at least I've done that trend and went with it. I don't have the $500 right now to fork out on doing fake eyebrows, so we do them the old-fashioned way. But they look a lot better nowadays than they have ever looked in their whole entire life. So yeah, even though I know that's still a lot to be, you know, done, but I used to draw them so thick. If you go back on my old videos and photos, they were like so thick, and I was just like, oh god. So anyways, they're not that thick anymore. But so now we pick up more product, and now we kind of start brushing in like the little hairs, and again we just want to keep it bear with me, okay, keep it lighter whenever we're getting to the front, because especially if you're a redhead or have light hair, you really don't want your brows to be like the main focus of your body. You kind of want it everything, or your face, your body, but you kind of want everything to kind of just like blend in and look a little bit natural, even though I know that I really don't have brow hairs, so they don't always look natural. Like, let me do the other side. It's an important thing for when I do this. I just go and like pinch off any excess off of it, so that way when I do the front part okay, so that, and then you just take a makeup wipe and then wipe it off if you're OCD like me. But yeah, so I just make sure it's not only as flat as it can be and pinched and everything, whatever, but also when we do the front part where we want to create just the like hairs, then you want it to be as thin as possible, so that way they look more like realistic hair. So and then I'll just show you on the other side too. So the other side shows up better because I don't have much hair right there to grab, so you can kind of see where like the little strokes are. But so there's a next step to the brows, but we're gonna move on to the face, because the next step for the brows will be doing mascara in the brows. And I know it sounds so silly, but whenever you see the whole look, you'll be like, I have to try that. Anyways, or not, but either way, I love this stuff and it just works. So we're gonna actually do the full face, which is cleaning your face, and you can also use like makeup wipes, which I did that in the beginning. Was use a makeup wipe to make sure everything was like completely off my face. I use these makeup wipes, but I also just love the basic makeup wipes. These actually have a little bit more moisture in them to get off like your mascara and all that. You see that chair? I pushed that chair in all the way, and I just like went like that and moved, and then now the chair's out, and I'm like, I know I have two cats, but I'm hoping just one of them pushed that chair out, because I pushed that chair all the way into the table. Okay, hold on. Okay, that explains so much. I'm like, that chair was not that far out. Anyways, my baby's in the back. I was about to be like, I'm out. It can have the house. Okay, so I actually take, give me 1 second to find my other product. Hold on real quick. Okay, I was like, dude, I use this almost every day. I actually had to get a new one because I use this all the time. Anyways, okay, we didn't do the zoom. I have the zooming thing on right now. Anyways, this is Neutralyze, and this is what I use to make sure like I'm not getting face breakouts and all that. Do I get them still? Yes, because food. Okay, some foods you eat, it just happens no matter what you use, and that is the truth. Is in your diet is what you eat. But I will say, using these, because I used to use those ones in Walmart, and I don't remember what they're called. But anyways, when I was a teenager, I just back and forth use those things. Pretty much the same basic whatever, except for whatever they had in them. Some of them worked, some of them didn't. But then I don't know. I just completely fell off of using the pads. I have PCOS and a bunch of other health issues that just kind of create my face to be sucky at times. But then I also started learning as I got older, it's kind of just what you eat, especially with PCOS and everything, that can make or break your face. So drinking a lot more water than sweet tea also has helped a lot to keep me hydrated, but also my skin hydrated, and then me to have less health of gut issues. But I still do, and I'm still working with doctors, which I need to make more appointments. It's just I've been sick and for over 6 weeks now. It's probably been going on 2.5 months. But anyways, just been back and forth trying to work with doctors to cure all of my gut issues that I have, so that way I can finally cure all the other health issues that I have, which is why my hair is so thin in a bun. Like, it just falls out constantly, and I'm on thyroid medicines too. But anyways, I use this to kind of like get any dead skin off, and also whatever stuff is in here, it kind of helps any new breakouts and all that to not really come, and if they are breaking out, like, it kills them within like a day or two. But anyways, so you can see it is dirty. Even though this is so funny, even though I had already took a makeup wipe and like cleaned off, it's just whatever these have in them, they will get the excess dirt and grime off. So this is another one that I had actually was gifted, and I've been using it since, and it's just like pretty cool. Like, you can see like full bottle and then half. So but it's called Heart Leaf Calming Moisturizer Toner by Goodall. Anyways, it's, I guess, Chinese based because it has a bunch of Chinese language on it, and it says vegan formula and all that. But like, I just shake it up and take a little, whatever these cotton round pad things are, whatever, they're just from Walmart. And then just make sure all that's shaken up, and then I just put it on the pad and make sure the pad is coated. Oh, my cats will be scaring me. He just jumped in this chair next to my computer, and I'm like, whoa. But anyway, so I kind of, like, it has been helping, and it sounds so stupid and weird, and it's like, how? But it's actually been helping my fine lines. I know you're not ever really supposed to put anything on your under eye because that's like your tender spot and everything, but whatever is in here has been helping my fine lines to not be so deep, because like I have like a fine line here, and then a fine line here, and then a fine line there, and I'm like, I'm only 29, but like, anyways, I'm trying to take care of my skin, but what in the world is going on, I don't know. So another thing that I take, which was gifted, I don't know how much is left in here because it's kind of like all pink and I can't really see, but a naturally natural cream skin toner, the treatment lotion purify and restore, and then that's what this looks like, and then the back of it again is in kind of like Chinese writing and everything, but it's also vegan formula. So it says made in Japan. I'm sorry, okay, it's Japan. Maybe the other one is too, I'm not 100% sure, but it's just like our gentle treatment lotion softens the skin and refines the appearance of pores for a healthy looking complex, suitable for all skin types. Suggested after cleansing your face, drop a small amount on the fingertips and saturate cotton pad and gently sweep across the skin, pressing into the skin. So anyways, that's what it looks like, and then I just take that amount and then just kind of rub it into the skin, over the lips. I know it feels silly, but like I said, if it can go on the face, I kind of like think that it can go on the lips and all that too. So my mom's like, no, only certain products, and I'm pretty sure she's right, because that is technically what they were taught growing up and all that. So I'm pretty sure somewhere she's right. It's just at this point I'm just like, I don't know. But it does, like, all this stuff when I'm doing it, it does kind of help the process of my lips to kind of look more better. I don't know. It just needs to get just a little bit tacky because my next product, if you have not heard of Nomad, I am not selling them, but I'm selling them like in the sense of I'm not getting paid to say this. I just love their products and I have a bunch of stuff of theirs. But this is their face cream and it's really, really good and legit. I use it daily. Like it was filled to the top. They filled it to the top and had a seal on it and to the very top and was like, whoa, never really seen but like a company do that. But anyways, I know I use it every day and I've had it for a couple months, but I literally just do this so that way I can continue to use it over and over and over because I love this stuff and I don't want to waste it. And on top of that, I also don't have tons of money just to fork it out all the time. So one day I am definitely asking for those blessings from God for a better financial process right now. And then I also rub this one on my hands because I love the feeling that it does and it softens all stuff. I also have psoriasis and all that, and what you don't know, maybe depending on if you watch, I used to mud ride with my husband all the time. It's just with all the finances and the stuff going on, our ATVs are down at the moment. One needs battery, one needs new tires, and one needs brakes. So we don't do that as often as we used to. But one night he decided he wanted to watch this truck get unstuck out of the mud, and I was okay with all that until the wind started blowing because it was like 49 or 39 degrees that day, and I had gotten frostbite all over this hand, and then this one started doing the same on the knuckle. So I still suffer in the wintertime. And that was when we were like 18, 19, somewhere around there. And I'm 29 now. So I still suffer to this day of frostbite on the hands. I didn't have any gloves. I stuck my hands in the jacket, but I'd wound up hitting the water somehow, whatever. And it just was not a good night for my hands. But anyways, they also have their little lip mask, or not lip mask, but lip balm, which is really, really good. And you can kind of see I use it every day too. But so then I just take and then rub this on your lips because it can go on your lips. But and then while all this is sitting, my lips are chapped because it's the cold. We will go in with Alter Ego, and you don't have to have this, but an eyeshadow base or a concealer I would suggest for sure. Like I used to have this one, but this is only sample, so that ran out, but I'm still having it because I'm like, get another one. I really like this one too, so I'm like, I might just get another one of these because this lasted pretty cool too, but I do love this one too, so I don't know. But okay, yes. Where's my, I was looking for something. I was looking for the concealer and I was like, where'd it go? Okay, NYX Bear With Me concealer. It's like $11 and you can also use that and it lasts for a long time. So if you don't want to, I think this is $23 and then I also think this is $20, whatever. But I'm going to tell you that these last a lot longer. And if you ever have problems with your eyeshadows cracking or smearing or smudging, or even where like you're putting eyeshadow on and they don't fill in those spots as well when you're using concealers or foundations, the primer potions, something in them just work so much better. I have tried a lot. I have worked with makeup since about 16 or younger. So I've been around the block for a little while. I've known that these are just something about them are a lot better. So I say these, but like these are a lot better to use than concealers or foundations. Okay, if you haven't had a color swatch, you can get these in the Dollar Tree, which is so nice because you used to pay like a good, pretty penny for color swatches. So anyways, I'm going to take a big fluffy brush and then just make sure I play with makeup every single day. So I have to make sure every single day that I don't have something on them. I do wash my brushes, but they're just not as often as everyone else maybe washes their brushes. I don't know. But okay, so in my last video I used this and I still do use this, but I had just recently, within the past few months, whatever, I gotten this Alter Ego Midsummer collection, and actually have another palette by them that was really good too. So, but it's basically the same, the scents. I'm gonna pretty much just use a color in here and then this. So, but I will go in here for the deeper shades. So, but so this was Tuscan. Okay, so we're gonna go in with Tuscan, which is the lighter neutral shade, and then oh yeah, I have to tap on my brush. Boop. Okay, because I did everything backwards. So if you don't do anything backwards, you probably don't have to tap off your brush. But anyway, so I take this all the way up and then all the way to my nose. And I literally will just blend it on my nose because that's going to be like our contour also. So, I mean, we still will go in with some contour later, but it just will be bronzer at that point. It won't be like an actual contour. So that's what we'll start with, and then we'll go in with this palette for the deeper color and then a smaller brush. And then again, we just want to make sure that there's nothing on the brushes. So you just take your color swatch and until you feel happy that there's nothing in there. Okay, so my shadow broke, but I hadn't really used that color too much, so I'm not too mad about it. It's called chocolate gold, but I'm not too mad. Oh my god, I just got all over my fingers. But I'm not too mad that it broke. It just was like, dang, now it's all over my other eyeshadows. But well, the shimmer ones. But so we're gonna go in chocolate truffle. Again, you don't have to use these palettes. Oh my god, it's breaking everywhere. But you don't have to use these palettes. But I actually have another palette that I really like that well, actually two of them. Okay, so one of them is the Nomad that has the neutral colors that I will play around with too. And then the other one that has the most neutral colors that I really love, and everyone else has been asking me where I get that palette, is You Can Be, and it's called Choco Fusion. And then this has so many neutrals in it. Why am I not using it today? I don't know. Don't ask me. I might. I don't know. But I normally use it when I'm doing photo shoots. So, because these ones are kind of more of my lighter shades. Again, I'm going to just flick it. And then we're taking more of a thicker brush, but smaller in the sense it wasn't as big and fluffy. And then we're just going to do this in like the crease area. But yeah, I don't know. I just normally will go in with this palette when I'm doing my photo shoots because I like to wear heavier neutrals instead of a lighter. Like this one I consider lighter, and I do it sometimes. It just depends on the occasion and what I'm going to be wearing if I'm doing it in the photo shoot. So we can go in with the vanilla in here, and that is completely fine. I will also say that previously in the past I've went in with this color, which is called Rolling in the Dough, and they pretty much are the same. That's why I was like, you can go on with either or, but being that I did want to still stick with the first palette, which is the Eco, then Alter Ego, then I'm just gonna do that. So okay, hold on. I'm very clumsy and I drop a lot of stuff, so I want to make sure I had a good hold on it. But anyways, and I had to find a flat brush too. So anyways, we're gonna pick up vanilla, and then we're just gonna have that much on there. Well, okay, shake it. Anyways, and then we're gonna go as close to the like the inner corner as we can, and then just bring it up, and then kind of over the area where you had everything blended. And then it's completely fine because this is white, so you can just, or vanilla or cream or however you say, but you can just take that fluffy brush, whatever's on it, then just hit it and then blend it out, and then tap when you get close to the inner corner, but blend everything right here. And then if you want to, you could also take your finger. If you don't feel that it's bright enough, you could take your finger, because your finger does work a bit better when it warms up colors. And then just do that, and then again tap when you're getting closer to that area, and then you can fix that area after. But let me do the other side. Okay, and how you want to fix the other side is just to get a lighter, fluffier brush, like a littler, fluffier brush, and then go in with the deeper shade that we went with first, and tap it out, and then just blend into both sides. You don't really have to go back into the palette again because you just want to use whatever's on the brush, and then you just kind of blend into the middle part, and then go back in with your fluffy brush, and then just tap everything out so everything is still blended. A tinier brush, which is very tiny, and then that deeper shade again, this is just in this palette, and then shake it, and then you'll just brush it into the inner and then the outer. But okay, so I use the Bold Strokes by Rare Beauty, which is by Selena Gomez. This has been one of the best eyeliners I've used, and I'm really hoping you can see this. Okay, yeah. And then I start out the inner corner, and then I like push it in, and then push it in, and then pull it. Let me not talk for a minute. Okay, so I'm gonna finish this, but the idea is to push it towards your eye, then pull it into the inner corner, and then you just fix it. Hold on. But then you just fix it to the thickness that you want. So give me 1 second. What I'm going to show you is like you take the eyeliner, and then for the top of your mascara, or your lashes I should say, but you just run that eyeliner back and forth, and then it deepens up. Let me see if I show you. Then it deepens up the lashes. Go in with first the Wet n Wild Glass Correct Primer Base, and this is just to kind of not only correct some of those areas that are red, but it also acts like a primer to kind of hold your makeup longer. So it doesn't correct like extreme redness like rosacea and all that. I don't think it would do that because I have pretty bad redness and it doesn't always correct all that. So, but I just put it all over the face. I gotta put the cap back on real quick so I can use my other hand. But, and then it also kind of smooths out your makeup and all that too in photos, especially. It gives you a nice little base primer, almost like the Smashbox photo filter primer. I used to love that stuff all the time. It's kind of the same in a way. I love the Smashbox still a little bit better. I like how it gives you like a velvety feel, where this one kind of gives you more of a shiny feel, like a shiny sleek feel. But I still love the Smash Wet n Wild Tinted Hydrator, and this has a hyaluronic acid. And then squalane, I don't know. Anyways, I really love this stuff. And I use not a wet beauty blender for this because I actually, like again, I said when I do my full face, then I make sure that I do it in a way that it comes across the camera really good. But like, we're also not trying to go too heavy. So it's just enough for me. But it's actually almost like really lightweight, even though it gives like quite a good coverage. Like you see all my redness just correct itself. But not only the primer base, but like this, there's something in this foundation that it just heals all the redness and corrects it and everything. You see where my nose contour, a little blending thing, so I just pat that over. But yeah, this just gets rid of all of your redness, but still very lightweight. And as long as you are going over every like square inch of your face to soak up whatever product, it literally will cover it. So like I still have a little bit, and then I'll run it down my neck because my neck does get red, and then I'll make sure the sides of my cheeks and my jaw and all that are good. And take a little bit on the back of your hand, and then we take a little baby beauty blender or this, it doesn't matter. These are actually from the Dollar Tree, just a little thing. And then I just take some on there, and then for the eyes, like we'll pat it right around the eyes, just so that way we look awake and not sleepy. But also so that way we can make, oh my god, guys, I finally do a recreation video and it's like, hey, I want to be in your face. Okay, that happens, and we just take the makeup wipe and then cry. Oh my god. I swear I had all of that off. Anyways, take whatever you have left on the thing, pat it out. Okay, as if you really wanted to see my face that close. But anyways, I'm playing it along with this toggle zoom stuff. So anyways, and then go back over, make sure there's no more of the gold everywhere on your hands. Okay, and then I have that little red dot that I go pat over that, and then I just go in the middle right there, and then I take the beauty blender and then just make sure that I'm patting all that out so that way it's not too thick, because I do have those fine lines that I don't want to come across on camera, even though they do sometimes if they're really thick and bad. I don't know how to like correct those. Like I use that calming stuff and it's like helped a lot because they were really, really bad, but I just don't know how to fully like get rid of a fine line. It's part of me now. Anyways, and then I take more of this and then go on my chin and then my cheeks because my cheeks get really red. And then just a little bit on the forehead. Beauty blender and then just blend everything back out. But I take the opposite side because that was my foundation side, and then I take the opposite side and then blend it out. I love this stuff. It was gifted to me, and then it's called Cab Cosmetics Translucent Powder. I don't know what the Huda Beauty one does. I know a lot of people rave about that one, and also that other one that I cannot remember, but I wanted it for a while and now I can't remember because I just like was like, yeah, whatever. Anyways, but this stuff is really good, and I take a different beauty blender. I know it looks the same because they're both kind of dirty, but I take a different beauty blender. I can tell the difference in the dirtiness. It's been quite a month since I washed it, so anyways. And then just kind of pat it in the areas that we sweat and or I sweat, but or lose makeup in and all that. So then I just pat it in those areas, and that keeps it from getting the makeup to go away. And a lot of my eyebrows have dissipated, so we will fix them. So do not worry, we'll fix them on camera. Go in with this foundation, which is by Makeup Forever, and then this was actually from the Influencer. And then we're going to take the brush that they gave us, which is also the Makeup by Forever brush, and then you can take the pad. As you can see, I've used the pad before, whatever, but I just like the brush a lot better. And then we sweep it, and we're trying not to hit too much in the eye area as we already put stuff down in the area, but okay. And then we'll take the fluffier brush and then just pat it everywhere. And kind of pat it just slightly over the lips, not too much. It is a blush and contour and highlighter palette. It's really, 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 really good. My mama got this for me and I was just like, oh my god, thank you so much. But okay, so we actually do take the deeper shade because again, this is for camera purposes. The lighter shade is whenever you're doing this in person and you're just trying to go to a day party, because you could definitely use a deeper one for a nighttime because that would be okay. But again, like for this purpose, I do it for the sake of having photos done. So I go heavy when it comes to this, and I kind of just blend this out just in the areas that you want bronzed or contoured looking or whatever. The nose contouring, which consists of two brushes. One of them will be to put the contour on, and then one of them, which is just the bronzer, the deep shade. But then one of them will be to help blend it out. And then we'll start at the base of that first shadow that we did, and then just go down the nose. You take your fluffier brush and then kind of blend out everything so that way it's not as hard. Blush with a different brush. And then that will be this top one right there. I do like the lighter color, but again, photo purposes. And then shake the blush because this one's very pigmented. That's already shaking it, so I'm gonna go back into the thing, but shake it because it definitely is a very, very, very pigmented blush. As you can see, it's already showing up. So we'll go in with a highlighter. With this is just by Jaclyn Hill, and then this is in shade Extra. I actually use this one more for like the brow, like contouring the brow, and then I actually use the East State Cosmetics Lunar Putty highlighter for, I'm desperately looking for my highlighter brush and the whole time it's sitting right there in front of me. Anyways, I use this one for the cheeks, so I'll go in with this one and then show you because this one is more of a natural finish, and it just gives that kind of shine. It's not too much. It's just enough where it's like it looks like the sun is glowing on you. So I like it. These little flat brushes, and then I dip into the Jaclyn Cosmetics thing and then shake a little bit and then do my nose, and I just kind of do it in the style. Why? I have no clue, but that's what I do. I go in with the fan brush and then dip into the thing and then do this for, there you go, you can see it, and then do that for the brow area. Okay, so now we're gonna go in with Finally Have Lashes, and I know that it's faded off, but this is how to be a redhead in the shade Ready for Lashes, Perfectly Auburn. So we take a mascara because I'm pretty sure they actually make something for me, but right now I just really love the mascara. So it's almost my shade of redhead hair. So anyways, then we just take whatever is left because I actually need to buy a new one, and then I literally just comb it through. The difference between that side and this side, and it makes them look more natural and kind of, it doesn't give any like there's no fibers in there, it's just the mascara itself, but it makes my regular hairs down there like kind of pull up, and that makes it more natural looking. And it's so funny because you can tell that this side compared to that side, let me see if I zoom in. So this side compared to that side, and it looks like it got more thicker and all that too, so it's so crazy. But ever since I started doing this, it just works so well and it stays all day. Anyways, I'm gonna do my mascara off camera because I don't think you need to see the step, but this is literally just the Sky High mascara, and the only reason I'm using these two combos right now is because this is the, again, you can see that this one, anyways, I just started getting into this brown one, but I'm top coating it with the black one. But anyways, these are really, really good. I went through my black one. It's gone. Oh god, and I had to buy a new one. So this one is the brown with a splash of red, and I will show you on camera this one, but I love, love, love the black one. And there's nothing wrong with the brown one. It's just, I really just like, again, for photo purposes, everything to stay kind of the same. And you can see the lashes like are coming through. It's just the black one is just something in the black one that just makes it really, really pure black, and it's really, really cool. So, and then I just coat it with the black one. Again, I wasn't gonna show all this process, but I'm like, yeah, screw it. Okay, y'all are this far in, so I'll just show the process because I also have to keep it while it's wet, then I go back on top with the black. So okay, so literally, like, you can see it's something in their formula. But anyways, I also wanted to just say that I do go down on the bottom with the brown, especially since we already used the neutral. It just gives that, literally, like, that's just this one. That's not even the Sky High. That is just this one. So, like, it just gives something more poppier for the no. Oh, my cat. It focused on my cat. Okay, that was adorable. Anyways, it just gives something a little bit more poppier. So, okay, so I use two different lip liners for this purpose. These are not the lip liners that were in the video, but they're going to be similar to the lip liners that were in the video. I don't think I actually talked about what lip liner I used in the video. I'm just going based on the color, and that I know I can't find the other one. But the other one was Rimmel London I always say Old Spice because it literally says 011, but it's not Old Spice. But my husband uses that for his shampoo. But it was 011 Spice Rimmel London lip liner. So these are about the same as what I was using in the video. So what we're gonna do is go with the darker color first and then the lighter color, and then we'll actually go with this on top. So take the darker color and you stop talking and then I'll show you. Hold your lips weird. And then start from the base and then go up and overline the upper lip. And then same side. And then when you go on the edge, you stay towards your actual lip. So that way you get the fuller lip, but you don't overline these. And then you got your base, and then start going inwards to meet your other lip. Now that looks silly, but then you go in with the other one, that's a lighter color, and you start lining everything. And this is to like smooth out any like imperfections. Because if you had your dark one and then you try to smooth out imperfections, you're actually just putting more. This does have color, but you're putting more of that darker color everywhere instead of like kind of helping it blend in. You're just adding more darker color. This is what I've figured out over the years. So this is what works for me. So now, this is NYX Lingerie XXL Professional Makeup, and then the shade Undress'd. This is actually really one of my favorite shades. And then I just, in the center, blot it. In the center, blot it. And then take the finger. And then hold your lips weird, so that way you can separate them. And act like you're like making it a puffy lip. So you're like, I love this cotton candy one too. So like, I also spray that one too. But anyways, yeah, just you do like little things like that and put on jewelry and all this kinds of like little stuff that just adds up and starts making you feel like better and all that. That's like how I put the lotion on my hands and all that, and just little stuff starts making you feel a little bit more better and taken care of and all that. But that is the look, and this literally will stay on all day. I mean, I've went to bed, sadly, went to bed with a full face, woke up and it was still like I've put a mask on, so it will stay. And then if you want to make sure that it triple stays, you have face sprays and all that, but like right now I'm only doing a few shoots and it's really cold outside, so I don't need any face mist because this literally will stay on. It's not gonna budge, it's not gonna move. This is my routine that I've been doing for over 2 years since I've been working with fashion companies. So I know a little thing. And actually when I started that first video, I wasn't really doing fashion, I was just doing makeup all the time. And then I just critiqued, however that word is, along the way, and so played with so much stuff and everything. So this is actually more updated, more prettier in my mind of a look. So thank you, girl, which I forgot your name. I'm so sorry, so sorry. My brain is so scattered from all the sickness and I just, it went over my head, but I'll link you somehow in here. But thank you for telling me to redo this. It's actually really fun and I really love doing makeup and all the stuff that I do. So thank you. Okay, anyways. Stay naughty, have a great day, and I will see you next time. And it could be fashion, it could be makeup. This page is kind of gonna just be all over the place for a while. I'm trying to open up another makeup page, so that way I can eventually just create makeup for you guys, so that way you don't have to have it mixed with a bunch of fashion videos and a bunch of stuff that you may not want to see or be into. So I'm eventually going to get it to the point where I can just keep like it's simple. So, but in the meantime though, thank you for watching, thank you for following, and if you like more of these types of videos, please let me know what else you want me to do, and please follow and subscribe and comment. Actually, I really like the commenting more than everything else. Like, I want y'all to subscribe, but the commenting is like really fun because I love talking back and forth more than, like, I know followers are necessarily so that way eventually earn money and all that, but I will talk and ramble forever with you guys about everything. So, but I will see you next time. So have a good day. Try to stay away from all the sickness, and I love you. Bye.